The anti-IL-2R alpha from Boster is extremely potent. We use it at 1 to 500 and its dilution as far as just immunofluorescence goes. And it has been, it is our go-to antibody for detecting receptor in the nucleus. We buy it in bulk every year. We stock up and get a year's worth. Sure. Lucy Wrenshall, and I'm studying fairly specific areas. So I'm looking at smooth muscle cells, but in particular looking at the how IL-2RA or CD25 affects vascular smooth muscle cell function. So we do a lot of immunofluorescence. We also do westerns, some immunoprecipitation. And then with our immunofluorescence, we also do some quantitative work using citation, which is an imaging plate reader, basically. But the IL-2R alpha, the anti-IL-2R alpha from Boster is extremely potent. We use it at 1 to 500 and its dilution as far as just immunofluorescence goes. And it has been, it is our go-to antibody for detecting receptor in the nucleus. It's the strongest antibody we have. It's just in general, it's very strong, but certainly our receptor antibodies are IL-2R alpha, because that's what we work on. We have tested many, probably, I don't know, 8, 9, a lot. And it is by far the strongest, in the sense that, again, we can dilute it out to 1 to 500 and still get a decent signal. And again, because we are looking at that nuclear localization, and not to say other antibodies don't show that same localization, but it is by far the strongest, and so that is kind of our go-to antibody. We buy it in bulk every year. We stock up and get a year's worth. Yeah, and we had purchased a new lot. We didn't use it right away because we still had a few months worth of the old lot to go through. And so when we started using the new lot, the intensity was really poor, and we weren't really seeing just that the intensity of the staining was really markedly worse than what we'd seen in the past, and we'd already been using this antibody for several years. So I emailed technical services. I emailed pictures of what we'd seen in the past and what we had now, and Boster was, you guys were just phenomenal to work with. You sent me a sample of the new lot, which you were just about wrapping up production of, so that you sent us that in about a week after contacting you. We tested it. It was back to what we're used to seeing, and you guys were kind enough to replace that lot free of charge, which was huge for us. We're not a big lab, and of course a year's worth of antibody is not inexpensive, so that was great. I would also say that you guys give us a tremendous bulk discount, so we really appreciate that as well. But